I'm Tom, and today we're breaking down the Breeders Cup Distaff, one of the marquee races of the weekend. I'll go through the main contenders, their recent performances, trainers, jockeys, key angles, and of course, my picks. But before we dive in, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any Breeders' Cup coverage. And a quick note, Torpedo Anna is set to retire after her Spinway performance. She's been a fan favorite and a top-class filly, so we'll keep that in mind as we look how the field stacks up with her no longer in contention.
Ryan Hernandez and Torpedo Anna dominate the 150th Kentucky Oaks. And then it was just FYI. And Torpedo Anna begins to move away. 1 furlong to go. She's in front by 2. Raging Sea still there, trying to fight for second. Then Candide in third. But this brilliant filly's going to take them all the way. Torpedo Anna, what a year for her. She won it by 3 over Raging Sea. And then it was...
The Distaff this year is highly competitive. We've got speedsters, late closers, and seasoned older fillies in the mix. Position and pace will be crucial, so any horse that can dictate or adapt to the tempo will have a real shot. Let's break down each contender. First up is Cavalieri. Trained by Bob Baffert and sired by Nyquist, she comes in with buyer figures of 100, 101, and 95. She recently won the Zenyatta Stakes at Santa Anita, her 3rd consecutive victory after taking the La Cañada Stakes and the Beholder Mile. Cavalieri is an unbeaten Grade 1 winner who overcame a bad break and a slow start last time, and now moves up in consideration after Torpedo Anna misfired.
And they're off, and Cavalieri dwelt, was running right into the air when the gate opened, and a very unfortunate start for the favorite.
Her recent streak shows that she's tactical and adaptable, handling pressure well. Expect her to be close to the pace and in contention turning for home. She's a horse that'll challenge for a win in this contested race. Check out my free weekly picks and handicapping worksheet. There are stronger plays than I post on YouTube, and we've hit over 42% winners in 2025, giving you an edge every weekend. Links are in the description below, totally free. Next is Nitrogen. Trained by Mark Cassie and sired by Medaglia de Oro, with bars of 95, 93, and 90. She was second in the Spinster Stakes at Keeneland, finishing behind Jingen, but beating Torpedo Anna last out. And she was foiled by a wide trip and missed by only a nose. That was a very impressive first start versus older horses. Before that, she won the Grade 1 Alabama Stakes. Nitrogen's wide trip at Keeneland slightly obscured her true potential. She's likely to sit back early and make one strong late run, perfect if the pace is hot up front. She comes in with a slight weight break against older horses and has won 6 of her last 8 races, making her a formidable young contender in this year's Distaff. Dorth Vader, trained by George Weaver and sired by Gervin, has buyers of 195 and 94, and also won the Ogden Phipps earlier this year. She's been training specifically for the Breeders' Cup Distaff, and her experience against older fillies gives her an edge. If she's near the pace turning for home, she could leverage her stamina and tactical savvy to pick up some ground late. Next is Clicquot, trained by Brendan Walsh and sired by Quality Road, with buyers of 92, 83, and 87. She won the Cotillion Stakes at Parks, her 4th consecutive win, after previously taking the Indiana Oaks. She's another 3-year-old like Nitrogen, but is lighter raced with a touch more upside. Brendan Walsh has 2 entries in the Distaff, giving Cleico a tactical advantage. She'll likely press early and stay close to the leaders, hoping her late kick surprises 1 or 2 top fillies. Her improvement curve suggests she's in with a good shot at a decent price here. Jingen, also trained by Brendan Walsh and sired by Hightail, comes in with buyers of 95, 81, and 94. She won the Spinster Stakes at Keeneland, setting a strong pace and putting away Torpedo Anna, and her comeback win is proof of her toughness and grit. She likes to set or press the pace, making her part of the early duel. If she can conserve energy for the stretch, she's got a solid chance to hit the board or maybe even pull off an upset here. Finally, the most talented horse in this race is Seismic Beauty. She's trained by Bob Baffert, sired by Uncle Mo, with bars of 110, 104, and 95. She's coming off a win in the Clement L. Hirsch at Del Mar. After previous victories in the G1 Santa Margarita Stakes, she's unbeaten in routes, and she's shown she can dominate at this distance.
Seismic Beauty waved goodbye out of the starting gate and wins in front-running fashion. Another impressive performance for Seismic Beauty.
Seismic Beauty is a speedster with versatility. Coming off a 3-month break and paired with Baffert expertise in big races, she looks formidable. She can dictate the pace or sit just off and fire late, making her extremely tough to catch. Expect her to be a major factor for the win and is one of my early favorite bets of the whole weekend. My top pick in this year's Distaff is Seismic Beauty. She's unbeaten in routes, fresh, and Baffert trained. She has the speed and tactical versatility to dictate or sit just off the pace and fire late. My secondary contenders to use in exotics are Cavalieri, she can challenge Seismic Beauty if the favorite falters, and Dorth Vader, a strong finisher who adds value and could surprise in exotics. That's my Breeders' Cup Distaff preview and picks. If you want stronger plays than the races I cover on YouTube, check out my free weekly picks and handicapping worksheet, hitting over 42% in 2025. Links are below. And make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any Breeders' Cup coverage or updates this weekend.